Candy. Oh, hello there. Hi. So we're gonna be continuing in our series of Amazing Stories for Young Believers by Dave Strahler. And so Arianna Baylor here again, and we have our sister Emmeline here. Hi. So I guess we can get started. So today, Emmeline will read the verse of the day.
Right, it's James 1, verse 17. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, coming down, the Father of lights, which whom there is no irritation or shadow due to change.
So it's like he doesn't change like shifting shadows. Like he never changes. So it's not like, oh, I'm happy today, I'm grumpy today. He's always the same and he's happy. So you don't have to be afraid of grumpy God.
Yeah. So, all right, we're gonna read Genesis 2, 9, 15 through 17. All right. Here, let me find this. All right. And out of the ground the Lord God made every tree grow that is pleasant to the sight of good for food. The tree of life was also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Now 16 through 17.
Or 15 through 17.
All right. Then the Lord God took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to tend and keep it. And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, of every tree of the garden you may freely eat, but of the tree of knowledge and good and evil you shall not eat. For the day that you eat of it, you shall surely die.
Okay, so so in our devotion, the title is The One in the Middle, because the tree of knowledge of good and evil was in the middle of the garden. That makes sense, right? Okay, we'll get started on reading it. So, So there were many trees in the Garden of Eden, and Adam had lots of delicious fruits to choose from.
He was allowed to eat and grow whatever he wanted of all many fruits of the trees. There was only one right in the middle of the garden, from which God told him to not eat.
The tree in the middle of the garden would allow Adam to know the difference between good and evil. That meant he would be able to sin.
The Lord told Adam if he ate of the fruit, he would surely die.
So, sin, you might not know what that word is, but you do know what bad things we do. We all do bad things, and what the bad things is, that's sin. That's called sin.
And also that made me think of a verse in the Bible. I can't remember the reference, but I think it's, for all have sinned come short of the glory of God.
I think it's somewhere in Romans, but I can't remember either.
All right, imagine being left in a room. Like, the question is, why can't I have everything I want?
We'll give you a couple of seconds to think about that.
Imagine being left in a room of colorful boxes filled with every imaginable treat.
You are allowed to enjoy anything from the many boxes except one box, a black box in the middle of the room that you may not open. Would you ignore the black box and be happy to enjoy the things in the colorful boxes?
Emmy, what are you doing? Get back in your seat. Or would you move closer and closer to the black box, lift the lid slightly and take a peek?
The world is filled with many good things for us to enjoy and fun things to do. But sometimes we become bored and unhappy with the good things God allows us to have.
Do you sometimes feel like being naughty just to see what will happen, or of thousands of good words, you know? So do you sometimes find yourself saying bad words?
Sometimes we do. That's just because of sin, but God knows that there are things that will harm us and things we may do that will hurt others. He cares about us, and so he clearly shows us in the Bible what we should do and what we shouldn't do. So, Baylor, do you want to pray?
Yeah. All right. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this time we can have reading this Amazing Stories for Young Believers by Dave Streller, and thank you for Emmy that for her help in this video, and thank you for your kindness over us, and the Lord of your grace name we pray, amen. Emmy, how about you show them your picture?
Yeah, Emmy drew a picture of what we learned today.
I just finished.
So this is the tree, and it has its little fruit that you cannot eat from, that Adam and Eve cannot eat from, because that's the tree of knowledge, the tree of good and evil. And so I drew a picture of the tree.
Nice. Bye.
Yeah.
Perfect.